Hi everyone, it's Amity and welcome back to another video. This week we are doing yet another tier list, and this time we are ranking all of the Pokemon Mega Evolutions. Mega Evolution, I think, is like everyone's favorite gimmick that Pokemon has ever done. They did it for Pokemon X and Y and a little bit in Oras as well, and then they just never touched it again. Everyone for years has been begging them to bring back Mega Evolutions, and I personally did really enjoy them, so I think it's time we go through and discuss which designs are my favorite and which ones I don't care for so much. So before we get started, please feel free to let me know your opinions in the comments below. Let me know your favorite design and your least favorite. Obviously this is all just my opinion, please do not take it personally, but without further ado, let's get jumping into it. Alright, so we have our tier list here, as always, tierlistmaker.com. I just searched up Pokemon Mega Evolutions and found the list that looked like it had the most in them, so hopefully this is all of them. If not, I do apologize, but we are going to start out with the two primal reversions. We do have Primal Kyogre and Primal Groudon in here. We have, of course, our tiers, S being the best, D being the worst. Again, this is all just my opinion. I'll be ranking them mostly on design. We may get into types and that sort of thing as well. But starting off with the primals, Primal Kyogre I think is cool. Really, the yellow spots on it I think glow a little bit more. I'm gonna give it a C. I do think it's cool, I just don't think it's a large enough difference. Primal Groudon, however, is cool as hell. It also adds the fire type to it, which I don't know why Groudon isn't just fire ground to begin with. It's pure ground, apparently. But I love its primal form with like the magma and the lava flowing through it. And the shiny version as well is so freaking cool, so I think I'm going to put it in A. I feel like that's what Groudon just should have been originally. But getting into the Mega Evolutions now, we're going to be starting with our starters. Mega Venusaur, I think I'm going to put in B. I do love it, of course I really like Venusaur, but he just sort of gets a flower hat and the tree on his back grows a little bit bigger. I don't know what more I really would have done to him if we're being honest, but I think he's a good middle of the road. Same with Blastoise. I've never been a big fan of Blastoise to begin with, but they just gave him a bigger cannon, which fair enough. Now the Charizards. The controversial Charizards. Everyone was salty that he got two different versions, one for Pokemon X, one for Pokemon Y. The Y version, I think I'm going to put in C. It just looks like Charizard, but with like sharper edges. He's a little bit edgier, so I do like it, but it's kind of boring. Mega X, however, A. He actually gets the dragon type, which is great, and just the black and the blue, like it looks like a shiny version, and I think it's really cool. I like it. Beedrill, I actually really like Beedrill's Mega Evolution, I can't even lie. He looks freaky as hell, like I would not want to be attacked by that, so he's definitely going up there in A. Pidgeot, I think, I'm probably going to put in C. Again, I don't know what more I would have done to Pidgeot. I think it looks really cool, but I don't think there's much you can do to spice it up. It's kind of just a bird, unfortunately. Alakazam as well, I think I'm going to put in C. I don't really like it that much. I'm not sure why, if I'm being honest. I couldn't tell you why I don't like it. I am just not a fan of it. That's all I can say, really. Slowbro. Poor little guy. Poor little guy. I think this is so dumb. I'm sorry. I think it's so dumb. But, you know, he's here. That's all he is. Gengar. God, this hurts so bad. I love Gengar. Gengar is like my second favorite Pokemon ever. But I can't get behind this. I'm so sorry. The shiny's cool. I don't know. I don't know. And it looks really similar to the Gigantamax as well. Obviously, Mega Evolutions did come first, but I just don't know how I feel about it, honestly. Mega Kangaskhan. This guy was banned in competitive battles for a very long time because of its ability until it got nerfed. This thing was crazy in competitive. I do like it. I think I'm going to put it in B just because, again, the baby just kind of comes out of its pouch and that's about it. But battle-wise, it was a very good Pokemon. Pinsir, I actually really like. I've never been a fan of Pinsir. I don't know why they chose him for a Mega Evolution, but I really like this design. I am tempted, honestly. Do I put it in S? I don't know. Do I put it in S? I think I do, and I think I'm going to move Groudon up as well. I'm being honest. I think they're going to have to go in S. I don't know what it is about Pinsir. He looks terrifying. And the spiky horns, I like it. Gyarados, I think, looks dumb as hell. He looks so stupid. And that really upsets me, because Gyarados could have been something so cool. But no. No. Aerodactyl as well. This guy had so much potential. But I don't like the chin spike. He looks like a goat. So he's going in C. The Mewtwo's. Again, Mewtwo... I think this one was X, and the floating one was Y. Don't like Mewtwo X. Mewtwo Y gets a step up, but he gets smaller, and I don't think that makes a whole lot of sense. Mewtwo X, I just really dislike the feet. They make me horrifically uncomfortable to look at, so that's why he's down there. Ampharos gets like hair and stuff. It becomes part dragon for whatever reason. I think it's pretty. It'll go in B. It's not my favorite. I kind of forget that it's a Mega Evolution, if we're being honest. So he can go down there. Scizor as well, I think I'm going to put in B. I like his clamp hands, but that's about it. Heracross, dumb as hell. He's going in D as well. He looks so restricted. It looks like he's got a really tight leather suit on and he can't move around properly, so I really feel for the guy. Houndoom. Houndoom is an S tier, 100%. He looks so freaking cool. He looks like the guardian of the underworld, like exactly what a hell dog would look like. The like bones on it and the horns. He's so cool. It doesn't fit in Pokemon, and I love that. Tyranitar. I actually don't mind. I think I'm going to put Tyranitar in A. I didn't like it for a very long time, but looking at it again, I think it's cool. I like all the spikes and the horns. He looks scary. I like that. Sceptile also gets part dragon type. I don't know why so many of these megas become part dragon. But I really like him as well. I think he is going to go in B though, just because again it's not a huge difference from its regular design. Blaziken as well, I'm pretty sure was banned for a very long time because of its stats and the speed boost ability. This thing was crazy, but I really like the flames coming out of the hands. I like the black that they've added to it. So he's going up there. Swampert is so ugly. God, they really did my boy dirty with this one. He looks like he's been taking steroids for about 15 years, but has never once done leg day. Like, this guy, someone help him, please. Mega Gardevoir is exactly what Mega Gardevoir should have been. This thing is so pretty. I think I'm going to put it up here. It's so pretty, and it's shiny with the black dress. I love it. Sableye. I have an emote of this little guy on my Twitch channel. I like it. I like that he's hiding. I think, going to put it in C, just because I don't feel like it fits alongside these guys. But I like it. I like that he gets the big crystal. Mawile, though, is sick as hell. That's so cool. The like mouth on its hair opens up and gets all these teeth. It's really creepy. I like it. Aggron I also think looks dumb. Poor guy. Medicham, is going alongside Alakazam for the same reasons. I've just never been big fans of the Pokemon to begin with. I think they look a little weird, but I can't entirely pinpoint why. Oh, Manectric. Oh, Manectric. He looks so stupid. Again, I don't know what I would have done to his design instead, but I feel like there was more potential here than just making his lightning bolt bigger. Like, again, he looks restricted, like he can't move properly. Sharpedo as well. I feel like we're getting to some of the rejects now. I don't like it. And they're so forgettable. Like, I forgot that Sharpedo had a Mega Evolution until right now. Camerup's cool. But again, he just kind of got a bigger volcano. Altaria, I like. It's very fluffy, but that's about it. Oh, Banette. Banette is... I love Banette as a Pokemon so much, and this Mega is so creepy with the like zips and the parts of its like body coming out, and it looks terrifying. Like, this and Houndoom don't look like they should be a part of Pokemon, and I love that. I love the creepy. Absol as well, also going up there. It's gorgeous. Like, of course this is what Absol would be. It looks like a fucking unicorn or something with the wings. I love it. I know that this is a very popular choice as well. Salamence. It works with Warring Moon, called the Scarlet Paradox Pokemon. It works, but not like this. Again, they've tucked his legs away. He's in like a harness. All he can do is sit there. That's really it. Metagross. See, Metagross was so cool, and they ruined it. Why did they have to add a beard in there? Like, I don't understand. Latios and Latias. I could not tell you what the difference between these guys are. I think they're fine. They're identical. But I think they're fine. Mega Rayquaza, of course, is like an S tier for everyone, I think. This thing is so fucking cool. And the shiny is even better. I feel like I don't think I've heard a single person who has said that Rayquaza isn't their favorite legendary. Like, how could you not appreciate this? The gold and like the fangs or the horns or whatever you want to call it on its jaws is so cool. Lopunny. Jesus Christ. Don't Google this thing, please. Please. The like ripped tights that it's got going. They knew what they were doing with that. Garchomp also looks so stupid. Garchomp is such a popular, scary Pokemon, like it's Cynthia's ace in Sinnoh. But its head looks so dumb. I like the arms, or the wings, or whatever you want to call them. It's the head. I can't get behind it. Lucario's cool. I feel like it is kind of basic, but it's cool. You get just like given one in X and Y. It's like the first Mega Evolution you come in contact with. I do like it. It looks like a warrior. And it's cool. Abomasnow also is dumb. Poor Abomasnow. And Glalie is my least favorite thing on the entire earth. It's like broken jaw is horrific to look at. I do not like it at all. Mega Gallade, I think, is less cool than... Actually, I was going to say it's less cool than Gardevoir, but looking at them together, I think they work together. Honestly, I'm going to put them next to each other. I think that works. Like the sword arm and the cape, it makes sense for what he is. So I appreciate that. Ordino. Again, I forgot had a Mega Evolution. So, I don't know. It's like a fairy, it's all white and everything. I like it. I think it actually gains the fairy type, if I'm remembering correctly. It's alright. Diancie, I think this is what just... like, when I picture Diancie in my head, this is what I picture. It fits perfectly to what the Pokemon is. So that's going to go in A. And then lastly, Steelix. I like it. You can tell they were sort of trying to incorporate the like crystal onyx vibes. I think they could have lent into it a little bit more, but I see what they were trying to do and I like it. I like the crystals jutting out of it. It's just, again, it's his face. Those like little bits sticking out of his jaw I think are kind of silly. So he gets put in C. I feel like the C tier is just, they either have one feature that looks silly or they're just kind of meh. And then the D tier, they just look dumb. They look silly. B is like, this is good, this is great, this is what I probably would have done to the Mega Evolution. It makes sense. And then just A and S, these guys are so freaking cool, dude. They're so cool. I love them. I miss Mega Evolution. But there we go. Those are my rankings. Again, let me know your thoughts down in the comments, what your favorite and your least favorite are. And be sure to give this video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more tier lists in the future. If you have any suggestions for video game related tier lists as well, please let me know in the comments. I would love some ideas for future videos. And feel free to check out the Twitch channel as well. We play lots of horror games over there as well as Pokemon, so be sure to tune in if you're interested. But until next time, everyone, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful time zone, and goodbye.